Supporting your immune system starts with the foods you eat. And the good news is that many of the best foods for your immune system are low in carbs, so you can continue to work toward your weight loss goal. In this video, I share 10 low-carb immune boosting foods. Bacteria and viruses can get inside of us and make us sick, and both of these microorganisms will activate your immune system. If a bacteria is the culprit, your doctor can prescribe an antibiotic to help you recover, but a virus can't be treated with antibiotics in the same way. So your defense has to come from your immune system, and the time to strengthen your immune system is now, not when the next virus is upon us. Fortunately, there are many foods that you can eat on a regular basis that will support your immunity. So let's start with low-carb foods that are particularly high in vitamin C, which is an antioxidant and a nutrient that several of your cells of your immune system need to function properly. And I'm going to start with a food that you might find surprising that it has a lot of vitamin C, which is a red bell pepper. If you slice up a cup of this red pepper and stick it on a salad or just snack on it with some full-fat dip, you get 117 milligrams of vitamin C. To give you an idea of how impressive that is, consider that the recommended dietary allowance, or RDA, for vitamin C is 90 milligrams a day for adult men and 75 milligrams for women. So less than a cup of chopped red pepper will exceed your daily need for vitamin C, and you'll only be consuming about 5 carbs, 2 of which are fiber. Citrus fruits are what most of us think of when it comes to getting vitamin C. Lemons are a good low-carb choice. A medium-sized lemon has about 30 milligrams of vitamin C and around 5 total grams of carbs. And lemon can be squeezed into a cup of tea, which is an immune-boosting drink. So I'll call that a bonus in my video on foods. But tea provides a lot of cell-protecting antioxidants, as well as the amino acid L-theanine, which has been shown to support your immune system. Strawberries are another great low-carb fruit that is packed with vitamin C. A cup of strawberry halves supplies you with 89 milligrams, which is your entire day's vitamin C requirement. Now that cup contains some carbs, about 12 grams to be more exact, 3 of which are fiber. But frozen berries are fine alternatives to fresh berries if you're concerned about spoilage. And if you mix those strawberries into a cup of full-fat yogurt that contains live and active cultures, you will get your immune system boosted even farther. Yogurt is not high in vitamin C, but those live cultures feed your gut bacteria. And we know that 70 to 80% of the body's immune cells are found in the gut. So the growth and proliferation of good bacteria in your gut is going to make for a stronger immune system overall. Speaking of which, bone broth is also good for gut health because it is rich in collagen, which forms gelatin when it is cooked down. Collagen and gelatin contain glutamine, which is an amino acid that helps maintain the barrier between the inside of your intestines and the rest of your body. And broth made from chicken bones may be why chicken soup is thought of as a remedy for a cold. Research done at the University of Nebraska put chicken soup to the test, and they found that it has a mild anti-inflammatory effect, which may be why it seems to reduce the symptoms when we get a cold or have an upper respiratory tract infection. Mushrooms are packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties that fight infections and viruses. Mushrooms contain plant nutrients that enhance a type of immune cell known as natural killer cells, which are programmed to attack and destroy virus-infected cells. Mushrooms are best eaten cooked, as I discussed in a previous video, and you can give the cooked side dish of mushrooms an immune boost by cooking them with garlic. Garlic is often praised for its healing properties. It may be particularly good at protecting you from colds and the flu because it's high in a compound called allicin, which is exposed when the garlic is minced or crushed. And when this active compound is inside of you, it boosts immunity by stimulating immune cells like macrophages and a whole host of white blood cells that are immune system cells in your body that protect you against infectious diseases. Zinc has a reputation as a nutrient that protects against and shortens the duration of colds. In a randomized controlled trial, young children who were hospitalized for acute lower respiratory infections were given 30 milligrams of zinc a day. And the study found that the zinc treatment cut their illness short and allowed them to leave the hospital an average of 2 days earlier than the kids in the placebo group. Shellfish, like oysters, are particularly high in zinc, but they're not exactly everyday foods for most people. Fortunately, zinc is high in a food item that most of us have in our freezers, which is hamburger. This 4-ounce beef patty has more than 7 milligrams of zinc, which comes close to meeting the RDA for a woman, which is 8 milligrams a day. Men need about 11 milligrams a day. Hemp seeds are a plant-based food that is high in zinc, with 1 tablespoon containing about 1 milligram of zinc. Hemp seeds have a very mild flavor, which makes them really good to add into recipes. For instance, when I make meatloaf at home, I add a tablespoon of hemp seeds to the recipe. And because of their mild flavor, they can also be added to things like yogurt or sprinkled on top of a salad. And another diet advantage that we get from hemp seeds is that they provide us with a good dose of healthy fats and protein. In fact, if you are following a low-carb diet and you don't have hemp seeds in your house, you might want to consider grabbing some at your local grocery store or places like Costco. Each tablespoon has about 5 grams of fat and 3 grams of protein and less than 1 carb. And we talked about the role of vitamin C and zinc and how they play into your immune system, but we can't overlook vitamin E. Vitamin E is a potent antioxidant and plays an essential role in the development of immature T cells, which are a type of white blood cell of your immune system. Now, the RDA of vitamin E is 15 milligrams a day, and we see that 1 ounce of almonds, which is about 24 almonds, has more than 7 milligrams and only 6 grams of carbs, 3.5 of which are fiber. I like almonds as a part of my low-carb diet because they are easy to carry with you as a snack or emergency meal. And like hemp seeds, slivered almonds can be added to things like salad or sprinkled on top of yogurt. You know, when viruses capture the headlines, we like to look for supplements that will give our immune system a boost, and some supplements do that. However, if your overall diet is high in refined and processed foods, your body needs to divert resources to deal with the inflammation, and supplements are just going to go to waste. A powerful immune system requires good, whole foods, and fortunately, the needed foods are low in carbs and taste great. If you would like more guidance on how to jumpstart your healthy diet, you can download my 0123 strategy for weight loss, and I'll leave links here for you. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon, and have a great week.